So, Season 6 has already practically been announced. They released the trailer, and the fact they did it like right after the season finished, it's just pretty crazy. But, it's expected, things are picking up in the Boruto anime. It might gain some steam with, the Cold Assault arc, as long as they don't make Naruto look like that again. My man looked like a goblin, but as long as things are going good, hey, Season 6 is here, and things are looking up. So, I know we're a little bit late on the video, but yeah, today we're going to be talking about Season 6, some things that you should be looking forward to possibly coming this season, and, what it's more than likely going to look like. But if there's something you think you might be interested in, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, stay tuned in the video, do all those nice things, and let's go ahead and hop straight into this content.
Just to lay out your own domain. Wait, so that was the best you could do, Austin. 息がくせえ。
So before we even get to the predictions, I gotta give a big shout out to my man Sensei Boba for, recommending things a little bit more lit up around here now. It seems like the thing might still be focusing probably, but let me know in the comments, how do things look? Because I've been trying to play around with this each video. But yeah, for Season 6, so some things, we're not even going to get into the characters first. First, we're going to talk about some of the extra features you'll have in Season 6. So in Season 6, I believe that since we got new game modes for Season 5, not new game modes, we got new maps for Season 5. I don't think we're going to get any maps for Season 6. I think Season 6 will probably get a game mode, but I don't think it's going to be everything everybody's expecting. The servers are already just not the best on Naruto, the Boruto, Shinobi Striker, so I don't see them adding anything that's over, an 8-man, like 8 people in a match. I don't really see a all-out battle royale with more than, 2 teams. So, truthfully, what I can see them doing is probably adding a custom matchmaking, custom lobbies, things like that, and probably implementing something where you can create your own clan. So, having clan creation, and then also maybe implementing a new match into the quick match screen where it can allow you to do a clan match. So, if you go to quick match and you click on clan match and you're, teamed up with your clan, which is going to be a group of 4, it'll automatically set you up with other people that are in clans and grouped up. Only reason I said to do it this way is because I don't think they just make a specific clan battle event, simply because that's going to leave out a lot of players that aren't in clans, and I feel like, Bandai is all about making money and, having people on their game, and I feel like they'd miss out on those casual players that aren't really part of clans that wouldn't really be able to participate in that event. But let me know what y'all think about that. So another feature that I think we'll probably get this course, spectator mode. That's something that most fighting games have, where you're able to look and see and watch matches. I feel like this would help, out in the competitive scene and stuff like that. So, and I don't think this is something that'd be too difficult to implement, especially since they just gave us these crazy maps. Also, I think we'll probably maybe finally get some better cosmetics now, but I think we're going to get capes and stuff. I don't know. And the fact that they gave us the little I Roman numeral for Jigen when they could have just given us the actual karma release thing from his eyes, I don't know. But I think we might finally get some better cosmetics. They just upgraded the map, so they got to do the cosmetics next. And then, like I said, so I don't think we're going to get a battle royale. I don't think that Shinobi Striker servers can honestly take a battle royale. I think people would just be falling all ins and out types of matches, so I just don't think that's going to happen. And don't think we're going to have a jutsu pack. Even though they just gave us the little beginner pack thingy, where you can get the scrolls and you can get the basic jutsu, I don't think we're going to get jutsu pack this season, simply because why would Bandai do that when they can make way more money by milking out all these Naruto characters and only giving you 2 jutsu and making you wait a whole year for all the characters? Giving out jutsu packs would basically deplete their resources too quickly, and I don't think Bandai is going to do that. They're always going to do what's going to get them the most money. So, when we get into some predictions for the characters, so let's just go ahead and get the people out the way that I don't think is coming. I don't think Shino is coming. Even though, there have been leaks about his jutsus being in there, I have 2 reasons. First, they've already put, kind of what would be his ultimate with the insect jamming technique. They've already put one of his jutsus in the game, which kind of makes you think like maybe they didn't know if they wanted to put Shino in the game, so they, did that. And then plus, when you Google up popular Naruto characters, bro, Shino was not even on that list, bro. They got people from the Akatsuki, but I think they literally had Sasuke's mom. They had Fugaku on there before Shino. They had Sasuke's dad, Fugaku. Shino has been disrespected all throughout the Naruto series, and I think Shinobi Striker is going to do the same thing. I don't really think Kiba would come, simply because of the characters that I'm predicting and how the way the season passes have gone. So when you look at it, season 3 there was 5 characters. So ever since season 3 there's been 5 characters, because season 1 and 2 had way more characters, but season 3 only had 5 characters, and you ended up getting 2 defense types. You got Neji, and you got also the Karma Boruto. Season 4 you got 2 healer types. You got Sakura, and you also got reanimated Itachi. And then for season 5, we got 2 attack types, which is Baryon mode and Konohamaru. So I'm pretty sure with this season, we're going to get 2 range types, and I don't think Kiba would fall into that, because I think he would be an attack type, and we already have somebody else for our attack type prediction. I don't think Darui is coming, simply because they haven't even put Raikage A in the game, but that also goes into the same situation as Shino. They already have the lightning style lariat and the lightning style chakra mode. They very much could add like a chop or something like that, but I don't know. If they haven't thrown Raikage A into the game yet, I don't know if they're going to throw Darui into the game, as much as we would love to get him. And then also, I don't think we're going to get any of the other Kage right now. I'm pretty sure that I think they've added every single Kage besides the Raikage. So before the Raikage comes, if they don't release the Raikage first, I don't see them releasing anybody else. I don't see us getting any of the Kage from the Boruto verse, or even from the past, if they haven't even finished out A. And then I don't think we're going to get any reanimated characters. I think that reanimated Itachi was, one of the outliers, because, it's Itachi. He's just good. And then Nagato. You very much could get Minato, but how much variety could you really make with his jutsus? For the most part, it is going to revolve around Flying Raijin and, things like that. He could bring some different things, but I don't really think that they would want to put a whole nother character on Minato. So when we get into the actual predictions, like I said, going off these past few seasons, we've always got at least one Boruto character. So I think we're going to get one Boruto character at least for this season. But so for my first 2 predictions, let's go ahead and just get the obvious out of the way. When you look at the trailer, you can obviously see the divine tree. You can see the chakra fruit coming out, the thing that the Otsutsuki are always after. So we know that's going to be Kaguya. Because whenever, she was able to trick Madara and, bring herself to be revived, we know all that. We know that the divine fruit, that's going to be Kaguya. And we also know that we're going to get Jubito, because if you look in the trailer, you can see like the little silver flakes breaking off, and everybody like looking like, Nani? When you see the flakes coming off, that's very similar to when it was in Naruto, when Obito first turned into Jubito, and he was like in a little orb, and then it cracked and the flakes came off. So we already got 6 paths Madara, so there's no reason why they would give us another one. We're gonna get Jubitos. I'm pretty sure, like probably 90% sure, we're gonna get Kaguya and Jubito. And I think Kaguya is going to be a healer type, simply because the things that she's doing, shifting dimensions and all that stuff like that, that's usually the type of stuff that they give the healer types, because I feel like her jutsus are more so like support type jutsus, but she can very much hold her own. But I think Kaguya would either be a range or a healer type, but I'm moving more towards a healer type just because of the dimension switching and stuff like that. It definitely seems like support moves. I can very much see them using her one dimension that weightens your body. I can definitely see that. And then as far as when we look at the other character, Obito, I feel like Jubito is going to be ranged, because he very much did, do a little bit of close-up fighting. But for the most part, he was using the staff and he was using the Truth Seeker orbs, and I think that he could very much be ranged, and I think they could do some good justice with that. So we move over to the next prediction. I think that we will get Code. I think that Code's going to be a character simply because it seems like with Shinobi Striker these past few seasons, they've been following the anime. If you remember, whenever we got the Boruto Karma, it was right after the episode whenever Kojin Kashi had confronted Konohamaru, and we saw the Kawaki against Garo and all that stuff in Boruto's Karma. That was when they released him, not too long after that. And then we also got stuff about Kawaki releasing right after Kawaki came to the anime, and then we had Ishiki right after Ishiki and Baryon mode Naruto fought. So I think we're going into the Code arc, and I think they could add people like Kojin Kashin and stuff like that, but I think we might get Code. I don't think we're going to see Daemon or Ida anytime soon, just because it's too early, but I think Code is going to be the next character, and I think Code be an attack type. From what I've seen from the show so far, don't really know too much about Code because I don't read the manga, but from what I'm seeing, I think he'd be an attack type, and I think, you know, his thing where he travels through the claws could very much work pretty similar to Flying Raijin, give you another alternate of that, something different. So also, the next character, I know y'all aren't gonna like this one, but I think we're gonna get the Boruto version of Sakura. And I get it. I'm going to predict her every single season because they've added every other member from Team 7. Well, besides, you know, older Kakashi, but they got older Naruto and older Sasuke. So they gotta add older Sakura just because she was part of that big three. I just think that Sakura is going to come. She's gonna be an adult version, and I think she'll be a defense type. And I will break down some of the jutsus of these characters when I do predictions of them. But I think Sakura will be coming as a defense type, and we'll get the Boruto version. And then the last character, this one is a wild card, but I just think that this character would do a lot more justice as being our second range type, and I feel like he could bring some very good things to the game, and it would be Danzo. Danzo played a very pivotal role in Naruto, and he even still affected stuff in Boruto with some of the things that he did back in the day. I think Danzo would be a great range type. He'd bring some actually good wind jutsu to the game, and I think things could be pretty crazy with Danzo if we get Danzo. So I know a lot of people are probably going to be saying, bro, why not Momoshiki? Why would you say Code before Momoshiki? If we're being honest, bro, Momoshiki was mid. He was a pretty boring Otsutsuki, if we're being honest. When we look at the other Otsutsuki, we had Tonari, he had the eyes, all the stuff with the moon, he had a special ability. When you look at Kaguya, she was able to shift dimensions, she also had the decaying rods. When you look at Ishiki, he had his Daiko Kuten and his Sukuna Hakona to shrink and his pocket dimension. But when you saw Momoshiki, do you remember what he really did? For the most part, he was just able to absorb jutsu. He was able to absorb jutsu and fire it back at you. And I think, you know, maybe the firing back at you thing was kind of, you know, his special ability, but if we're being honest, it was kind of mid to the other Otsutsuki. And the fact that they threw Ishiki in before they even decided to even think about putting Momoshiki, because they could have been and put him in the game, I don't think Momoshiki is going to be coming anytime soon if he comes to the game. And I know that's a bold prediction. But, and then also, like I said, I don't think we'll be getting any other Kara characters right now just because we haven't really just got to see a whole lot of everybody besides, you know, Baro and Kojin, Kashin, and Delta, but I feel like Code's going to be the one they'll throw in there. And then I don't think we're going to see any young Boruto characters this season just because we haven't seen much progression from them besides, I mean, you know, Boruto and stuff like that. I mean, we've seen Sarada and Mitsuki use different things, but as far as new jutsus, the new jutsus that they've really, for the most part, refined their current jutsu besides Sarada having the Chidori right now, which doesn't really, you know, suffice for a whole new DLC for her, and, you know, nobody even really cares about the other ones, even though I like them, but they just don't really, I don't think they're going to bring anything to the game that's going to be game-changing right now. But yeah, those are my predictions. Of course, Kaguya and Obito, I think we'll get Danzo, I think we'll get Code, and I think we'll get adult Sakura. That's my predictions for Season 6 for the characters, so let me know what you think about that in the comments. You think it's a reach? I know y'all ain't happy to hear Sakura, but hey, y'all gonna hear her every season because she is going to be. We're gonna get an adult Sakura. I know we are. But let me know in the comments what you think about Season 6. What do you think it's gonna look like? And hey, y'all stay safe. I'm gonna see y'all next time. We up.